There was a pretty significant Halo Infinite update today, all about how the Battle Pass is going to work. I'm tremendously excited for this game, but the news about the Battle Pass and some of the story implementation is really, really exciting to me. Let's go over what we learned. Okay, so this is one of those instances where I'm going to skip to the end of the blog post because that's where the most exciting stuff is. So the big thing is your multiplayer character is going to somehow be implemented into the story, which is really, really exciting to me. Here's what they said on the blog. They said, at the center of our plans is a goal to deeply root your multiplayer character in the larger Halo universe and give them a vital, active role in the Halo story moving forward. How exactly we're going to do this in the seasons and years ahead, well, we're not ready to share details yet, but I can share that we picked Heroes of Reach as the seasonal theme for very specific reasons. Reach has a rich history. It's a key location for Spartans of old and a focal point for a new generation of Spartans preparing to wrestle with the perils and mysteries of a galaxy that has fundamentally changed after the events of Halo 5. Indeed, Halo Infinite's first multiplayer season takes place at a transformational moment in Halo history, at the pivot point from one generation of heroes to the next. In this moment, your multiplayer hero is waiting just off stage, geared up for battle, and ready to spring into action, and their epic story has yet to be told. So why is this exciting? So basically, if you've ever read The Fall of Reach, I've been unpacking stuff, and I actually just saw my original book with all the math errors and everything in it. But anyway, if you've read either of the books, the corrected one or the original, it's a really, really good story. Or even watch the animated short. Anyway, if you've watched any of that stuff, you probably have a good idea of why people love this story so much. I highly recommend reading the book. It's the first book. It's by Eric Nyland, and I really, really enjoyed it. So basically, all of Blue Team was from Reach, and all of the original Spartans were from Reach, including the ones that had the augmentation done on them so that they could wear the Mjolnir armor, and it didn't go so well, so they end up working for Oni, I believe, is the smart people in the Halo universe, and that's how they support the Spartans on the ground with intel, basically. And of course, then you have the game Halo Reach with all those characters, and that's on the concept art. So I have to imagine we're going to hear about them, hear about their sacrifice to ensure that Master Chief could, go out there and finish the fight, so to speak. Great location, really, really exciting stuff. I am stoked more than ever. But in addition to that, we learned a lot more about customization. We learned about what we're going to be seeing in Halo Infinite. So basically, the seasons are going to last 3 months, and for new players, it's pretty simple. Roughly every 3 months, we're going to kick off a new season. This comes with a ton of updates, new gameplay content, new events, new systems, new customizations, new progressions, new, and you'll see in this blog, we're really excited by the work the Halo Waypoint team is doing to bring your Spartans' seasonal journey to the web and mobile app. And that's where we got to look at the battle pass and how it's going to work, how you're going to be able to customize your Spartan. Of course, these are all works in progress, but it's certainly exciting to see, and I cannot wait to mess around with my customization, unlock new stuff, and the samurai armor everybody is loving. Now, they talked about the grindiness because I don't know if you've played Destiny or you played any of these games that have a battle pass. It's often really grindy. It feels like a job, and they're sort of echoing that sentiment. We want players having fun in Halo, not grinding like it's a job. Ryan Paradis said, first and foremost, we're working hard to ensure that the battle pass isn't a grind for players. We want it to be a supplemental reward stream for the time you were already putting into the game. I, for one, can't stand it when I'm playing a game just to complete the battle pass. It feels like a chore to me. I agree with that. Like, I know when I play Destiny, I see that battle pass I didn't complete, and sometimes I'm like, well, do I really want to grind out a bunch of bounties just so that I can unlock that emote or whatever at the end of it? And more often than not, the answer is no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm really glad to hear that they're putting player first. And basically what that means is you can buy a battle pass from any season, have that as your active battle pass, and then work towards the reward you want. Then you can switch it to another one, and they're never going to go away, so you're never going to be missing out on anything. So if there's something in the battle pass that you end up really, really wanting, it's always going to be available. You're always going to be able to just hop into that battle pass, buy it, activate it, and then go. It's one of their philosophies of putting the player first. They also talked about how, no, you're not going to be locked into 3 months. They feel like 3 months is going to give you the best chance to experience the content. Bugs will be fixed along the way. And yes, they talked about that. Along with progression and customization pieces, seasons will also debut big and small features that make the game a larger, more fun experience. And I have to wonder if that's the REACH stuff that they were alluding to at the beginning of the game. So they talked about events. What are these events going to be? You're going to want to do them to earn the fractures, which seems to be how you're going to unlock some of these armor. So here's what Chris Blom said. For Season 1, think of events as fun things for players to experience and get rewarded. Almost every week, we'll mix up the activities that are presented to the player. I'm having trouble reading tonight. Sorry, I'm tired. Certain big weeks, will feature events that have new activities and specific reward tracks, free reward tracks. We will provide more details on specific events before launch. But be on the lookout for a special event type. This is the part to pay attention to, with specific thematic rewards called a fracture. The battle pass and other main vectors will supply canon customization. The fracture and some events will at times lean into things further afield, like the Yoroi armor shown in the multiplayer trailer. That has to be the samurai armor. I don't know how to say that. Yoroi, I think. Anyway, events are going to take place on calendar days or in-game events on, days that are significant to the game. Again, Chris said the following. Out of the gate, players can get starting gear and get rewards from the free Battle Pass track, the paid Battle Pass track, challenges, skill rewards, event reward tracks, legacy rewards, H5s, SR-152, for example, and be rewarded by some campaign actions. We have a number of Season 1 giveaways as well. Certain weeks and days have some significance inside and outside of the game, so we've set aside pieces for players to log in and claim. So that means on certain weekends or on certain holidays, like I'd have to guess there's going to be a silly Christmas hat or something that you can get on Christmas. They're talking about that. So that's great. I mean, everything that they have said about this Battle Pass, how they're going to be implementing it, how it seems player facing is great. I've been playing a lot of Halo 5 lately, and I'm very bad at it, but I'm having a lot of fun. And one of the things that I never got into was the customization. I have like a bunch of stuff unlocked. I toy with it a little bit, but I don't feel like they went crazy enough with it, or they didn't give you that direct path to get things, or at least they don't convey that well in the menus. So hopefully for Halo Infinite, Yoroi armor, the Yoroi armor path is going to be a lot easier. And here's how they say their battle pass is different, right? On how we're going to be different. On how we're going to be different, we're going player first with our battle passes. All battle passes will be permanent. This means that the Season 1 battle pass will be around forever. You can always go back, select that as your active battle pass, and continue to earn progress in it. If you decide to take a season off or you simply don't have time to play, that's fine. I'm going to run into that for sure. You can always go back and purchase any prior battle pass as well. Additionally, our passes will always include various free rewards in addition to the premium track. This goes back to a few pillars of ours: provide unambiguous value and maintain that player first focus. So all of that is sounding good. And hopefully I put a lot of the screens in here that show off what they're doing with the UI and how they're implementing these various things within the game. So real quick, I want to take a look at the Tiltify campaign. We're at 2630. We had some from David, Michael, and Anonymous. Thank you so much, everybody. all month long, what I'm talking about, I forgot to plug it. All month long, I'm raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. We set a goal of 1,000. We shattered through it. We doubled it. We're on pace to triple it potentially by the end of the month. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated. Just so you know, $10 will buy a toy for the waiting area. $250 will buy a family a meal gift card, meaning they can just go to the cafeteria and eat. And every $500 that we raise, that could be a bone marrow transplant. Thank you so much to everybody. And just my 2 cents on Halo Infinite. I had this really weird Twitter reaction. I said, man, I am so stoked for Halo Infinite. Who's been playing Halo 5? I have. I played like, I don't know, 10 games or something. I played Master Chief Collection on PC a little bit. I couldn't remember the key bindings for anything, so that didn't go so well, but I'm having fun with it. And a lot of people challenge it like, oh, did you really play? Let's see a gameplay clip. And I'm like, you're insane. You need me to prove that I played a video game? Like you probably know my gamer tag. Go look it up if you're that much of a tryhard. Yes, I've been playing Halo 5. I've been having fun. Have you been playing Halo? Have you been playing any of the old Halos? That's what I want to know this week. And are you excited about Halo Infinite? Everything about Halo Infinite is sounding great. I am stoked. Let me know if you are. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. It is a late night and I'm tired. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like these sort of rambly late night videos, I appreciate you. But if you could hit that subscribe button, I'm nearing 70,000. That is the next, peak that we're probably going to hit this year. And then we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. I appreciate you. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get some rest. Thank you to the members. Oh yeah, if you want to become a member, you can become a member, hit that join button. I got to wrap this up with a nice bow for the next one. I'm sorry. Memberships are turned on. It's the thing YouTube offers content creators. Thank you so much to all the members who have said, hey, Destin, I'm going to support you. I appreciate you. I'm going to get out of here. Bye for now, everybody.